With Angry Birds killing it at the box office and Warcraft breaking Chinese box office records, and Assassin's Creed coming out later this year, 2016 is going to be a huge year for video game adaptation. Movie makers are getting more creative all the time, but with a limited supply of ideas that haven't already been tried, we wanted to take a look at some video games that are long overdue for their movie adaptation. From the epic to the thrilling, from sweet to funny, we put together a list of 5 video games that need to be turned into movies. Starcraft. With the surprising success of Warcraft, it only makes sense that Hollywood should put the rush on Starcraft. Already possessing millions of fans, this amazing real-time strategy game has almost endless possibilities for sequels, prequels, series, and more. Starcraft just makes too much sense to ignore. This epic struggle between 4 species vying for galactical superiority is ripe for big screen interpretation. The Zerg would look amazing with top-level CG. The universe's firstborn species, Protoss, would be an epic force to be reckoned with. The highly factionalized but human-looking Terran would be the perfect opportunity to get some A-level Hollywood star power. And the ancient and wise Xel'Naga could feed this epic story the depth and purpose that so many movies today are starved of. With blockbuster releases starting to earn more abroad, Starcraft could become a surprise hit of the year by staying true to its roots, filling the screen with eye candy, and the story with something we could actually care about. Taking a Star Wars approach to the franchise and starting in the middle of the story could make for some killer prequels. That would have fans itching for every new chapter. Mario Kart. There's a special place in our hearts for this epic racing series starring the world's favorite plumber, his princess bride, and their whole universe of fun. If Mario were to ever jump into the realm of the big screen again, a multi-universe gathering of all the Nintendo friends for a Grand Prix-style racing extravaganza would be a great way to do it. Since 1992, Mario Kart has brought us 8 versions of eye candy, frustration, joy, and occasionally an unhealthy dose of competitive gloating. For fans of the series and fans who have previously been disappointed by Mario's foray into silver screen entertainment, Mario Kart is the perfect way to encapsulate all the joy and adventure we've felt while playing it. From Yoshi dropping eggs to mushroom power-ups and magical 3-dimensional racetracks, Mario Kart was made to be on the big screen. If well-written, well-designed, and well-executed, it would be a visually stunning feat to pull off, and it would without a doubt become an instant classic for kids around the world. Coincide its release with the latest version of the game, and Nintendo would have an almost guaranteed winner on their hands. Bioshock. Hey Hollywood, would you kindly bring the fallen underwater utopia of Rapture with all its incredible Art Deco styling to the big screen, please? Oh, and also would you kindly get Robert Rodriguez to direct it? Bioshock has all the makings of a visually stunning bloodbath full of complex magnates, newly minted villains, and the chaos of being able to genetically engineer yourself into having superpowers. I mean, even the X-Men falls short of Bioshock's potential. We don't really know why this hasn't been made yet, but after the likes of Woody Harrelson and Pirates of the Caribbean series director Gore Verbinski were rumored to be involved, the project mysteriously dropped off the radar way back in 2012. With so much potential just wasted, it looks like we'll have to just keep waiting for Jack to land at Rapture for a while longer. When he does land, this movie would be beautifully served by minimizing the fantastical elements, focusing on the characters, and adding a little bit of melodramatic cheese to the entire affair. This does take place in the 1960s after all. Times were simpler then, even when you are in a war zone in an underwater city full of genetically modified superhumans. Let's not forget that. Halo. If a 26th century genocidal war being waged against humanity by an alien race that sees us as an affront for their gods sounds like the makings of a fantastic movie, then you're not alone in thinking it's long overdue that Halo hit the big screen. This record-breaking first-person shooter franchise has spawned animated features and an already failed attempt to bring the best-selling series to Hollywood. But all hope is not lost. Multiple scripts have been written, various projects have been attempted, but to date nobody can seem to get us the movie we're all itching for. Rumors have included everyone from Peter Jackson from Lord of the Rings to Steven Spielberg taking the reins of this sure-to-be blockbuster franchise. But for now that's all they are, rumors. With such a huge potential for sequels, this first movie needs to be an origins tale, followed by diving right into the conflict in the outer world of Planet Reach, and finishing at the exact point that the game starts. Spend time getting to know who's in the Halo universe. Get us ready for the long haul. This series has had 13 separate titles released over 15 years. There's enough story to go around. Halo would be an absolute bonanza for Netflix if they did a theater release combined with the spin-off series. It could be their Avatar and their Game of Thrones all in one. Twisted Metal. What would you do to get anything in the world you asked for? In a sick world where a man named Calypso holds absolute power over humanity, he hosts a yearly demolition derby full of crazy vehicles, crazier drivers, and absolutely bonkers weapons. As the competitors race around hell-bent on destroying each other, mayhem ensues, Explosions abound, and all of the great things about amazing movies just seem to fit right into this video game, which is long overdue for a movie adaptation. Not that it hasn't been discussed before. In fact, Twisted Metal was supposed to get made way back in 2012. But the project was mysteriously abandoned and Sony still haven't been able to make it happen. Well, not everyone will want to see a psycho murderous clown, a narcissistic supermodel in a doll's mask, a violent biker, and a righteously brutal preacher destroy a city while battling each other for the chance to have their wish granted. This is a movie that could be made to work, especially if you can root for the bad guys. What do you think? Would these icons of the video game world make a splash on the silver screen? How would you make the movie? Comment below and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.